Hi guys, it's Amy with A2Z Stamping doing my weekly live video. Oh, my cheeks look rosy. How's it going? You guys having a super busy week? I moved my LaCroix out of the shot. My camera is backwards to me, and so the angle is really weird. Okay. All right, guys. Hi. All right, I have a few things to go over, and then I have a really cool demonstration I want to do for you guys today using the Definitely Dahlia stamp set and doing some heat embossing. It's really cool. So I have a couple things I want to go over with you. Let's see. Let's start from the bottom of my list. Why not? You guys, they just announced today they're adding new Sale-A-Bration items. They are going to be added on the 15th, which, let's see, that would be Thursday. So starting on Thursday. And I'll have the items listed on my Facebook page and on my blog, a2zstamping.com. But the new items, and they did this last year. I love it. Hey, Charlotte. I love it. They added, let's see, 14 new items. So 12 of them are the level 1. So when you spend $50, you can pick one of these items, and then 2 of them are at the $100 level, but they're all items out of our current catalogs. I love that so much. So let me tell you what they are. So one are the chocolate chip and tranquil tide Stampin' Right markers set. That's one of them. The gold 1/8 inch ribbon. Do I have that around here? Probably somewhere. The pick a pattern 8.5 by 11 cardstock pack. That's a good one to get right there. It's 24 sheets of cardstock. Let's see, the Birthday Memories Designer Series paper. I love that. The Myths and Magic Glimmer paper. It says glimmer paper. The Myths and Magic 6x6 glimmer paper is what it says, but it's showing a picture of the Myths and Magic Designer Series paper, so I'm not sure which one it is. I'll check on that, but it's one or the other. Let's see, the Just Add Color Specialty Designer Series paper. That's the one that's all black and white and you color it in. The 6x17 gusseted bags. I'm definitely going to take advantage of that one. And then there's 4 embossing folders, which is cool. The Scattered Sequins one, the Simple Stripes, the Petal Pair, which that's the one that comes with 2 of them. They're with that Petal Palette suite. I think it's that one, but it's in the Occasions catalog. And then the Cable Knit. Love that one. And the Color Me Happy project kit. So those are the items you can get with the $50 order. And then they added 2 items for the $100 order, the Sweet Cake Framelits dies and the Petals and More Thinlits dies. So that's kind of exciting. So that's starting this Thursday, but here's the deal. You cannot use their item codes that are in the catalogs to get them. They put special numbers with them, so you'll want to make sure you look for those. They all start with a 150. So if you're trying to enter one of these in and you're getting an error message, that's probably the reason. And like I said, I'm going to have all of these listed on a2zstamping.com, and I'll have them on my Facebook page. That's A2Z Stamping. So you should be able to find the information pretty easily. And if you're on my shopping page, it'll all be there too. So that's starting this Thursday. And remember, Sale-A-Bration only goes till the 31st. So just couple weeks left. Okay. Also, another thing they just announced. So I have this flyer, which I printed on green, that shows everything that's going to be in the new Sale-A-Bration items. I always have the most random paper in my printer. Okay. Gotta fuss with the hair. All right, they also announced this week Paper Pumpkin is going to be 50% off for the first 2 months for all new subscribers. So if you've never done Paper Pumpkin, you've been wanting to try it out, you're not sure, you sign up now, between now and May 10th. So you have all of, for the April Paper Pumpkin and the May, you sign up if you're new, and they'll be 50% off. So if you still want to take advantage of getting the Sale-A-Brations with the prepaid Paper Pumpkin plans, you can totally do that. Go ahead and buy your prepaid Paper Pumpkin plans and earn your Stampin' rewards, or not rewards. What am I trying to say, guys? Earn your Sale-A-Bration items. They'll email you the code. Hold on to the code. But then go ahead and go in and sign up for Paper Pumpkin using this 50% off code. Do that for the 2 months, and then once your 2 months is over, then go in and enter your prepaid code. So see, there you go. That's how you can take advantage of both deals. All right, what else have I got for this week? Are you guys doing my March giveaway? I'm doing a big March giveaway on my Facebook page. My Facebook page is a group. It's not a business page, so you could find me A2Z Stamping. I'd love to have you join. And all you have to do to earn entries is comment. So you get an entry every time you comment on anything. Let's see, you get 10 entries if you take a class or you place an order on my shopping page, and you get 5 entries if you share any of my posts or my videos or anything. So I keep track of all that, and then every Monday I post a winner, and I use random.org to choose the winner, so it makes it easy for me. And I'm sending you a whole big box of goodies, so this is a good time to come on over and play a game that really requires no skill at all. All you got to do is comment. All right, my March host code, in case you haven't seen it yet, Q9JGZNYW. I'd love it if you would use that whenever you shop with me on my shopping page, and I will send you a little goodie in the mail. Let's see, if you want to subscribe to my newsletter, you can do that from my blog, a2zstamping.com. On every single one of my posts is the links to everything. My Facebook page, my shopping page, my paper pumpkin page, my newsletter, sign up for my newsletter. It's all right there, so you click that and you can sign up for my newsletter. It comes out every Tuesday morning. Let's see, my YouTube channel is A2Z Stamping. I'd love it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys. That really helps me out. Pinterest is under my name, Amy Zuydhoek. I have 5 Pinterest boards there, if you like that. I do have Instagram. I'm A2Z Stamping over there on Instagram. And then, of course, Facebook, A2Z Stamping. Pretty much I'm A2Z Stamping everywhere, so just go ahead and look for that. All right, anything else I want to talk about? Oh, my current class. That's the last thing I want to talk about. Okay, so let me close up my little planner here. And I will show you my current class for this week. It's the Hold On to Hope stamp set. There we go. You guys see it? So these cards turned out so pretty. So in the class, you get the Hold On to Hope stamp set in the clear mount. So that's the red rubber right here. Red rubber. Let's see which way do I want to go. And you're also going to get the Cross of Hope framelit dies right here. So you will need a Big Shot or some other die cutting machine in order to do this class. And so you'll get the stamp set, the die cuts, and then you'll also get a Sweet Sugar Plum ink pad. You'll need a Big Shot for the class, you'll need a black ink pad, but everything else will be included in your class. And if you're interested, send me an email, a2zstamping@gmail.com, and I can send you the PayPal links. If you click on the PayPal link, it'll show you the price. I don't like to talk about money. But anyway, it'll show you the price. But the price is always retail value, tax, and shipping. I don't add anything else onto that. If you're not near me, there's an additional $7 so I can priority mail everything back to you. You know, if you're my next door neighbor, well, you know, I can just bring it to you. So I don't charge you the $7 for shipping. That would be kind of, I don't know. That seems unreasonable. Anyway, so this class, you guys, these cards are so pretty. So this stamp set, it says, hold on to, let's see if I can read them. Hold on to hope, God is love. And then there's one verse. There's this saying, celebrating one of God's most remarkable creations. And then down here, there's a U. So this, you would stamp this, and then you could add the U on the inside or toward the bottom. And then there's one verse that says, I have made you, and I will carry you, I will sustain you, and I will rescue you. That's Isaiah 46:4. So I think we're using all of the sayings in the class. Now I can't remember. I know we're using the verse. We're using the God is love. I think we're using the hold on to hope. Maybe we're not using this middle one. But anyway, this is a great stamp set to have. The crosses are so pretty. And you guys, then on the thinlits, there's extra crosses. They're so pretty. This is actually 2 right here. 2 different crosses. See that? Let's see which way I want to show you. Anyway, the class is really, really pretty. If you happen to already own Sweet Sugar Plum ink pad, don't worry. Just when you sign up for the class, just send me a quick message. You could switch it out for any color that you already have. And you know what? Hey, Charlotte, that's a good example. If you happen to already own this bundle, but you really want to take the class, I know sometimes you would buy a stamp set and then it just sits there because you're not sure what to do with it. You can still take my classes. You can always exchange anything out in the class for something of equal or lesser value. So if you happen to already own this stamp set or this bundle, you could switch it out for a bundle, a different bundle that's the same price or about the same price. And if it ends up being less, I'll just refund you the difference of the money. But as long as it's can fit in my packaging, so if it's about the same size, you can trade anything out for any of my classes. So don't ever let that hold you back. Okay, I think that's all I've got. So I'm going to flip you guys around. I gotta see why I brought all these papers over. I don't know what I was doing. I'm gonna flip you guys around. I'm excited to show you this card and the heat embossing. I think this is a technique you guys will love, and it's kind of rainy and yucky out, which makes my internet not work as well, but we're gonna cross our fingers and hope for the best. I know people have been complaining. Sorry, I'm probably gonna knock everything over. Sometimes, but you know what? I can't control the internet. I kind of live out where we only have one option, and well, you get what you get, right? Okay, so let me just flip you guys around real quick. There we go. And let me flip you around. Let's see, flip you around. Yay, okay. So let me lock you guys up on here. It's so dark and dreary that I turned, oh, what's happening? It's so dark and dreary that I turned, oh, I know why, guys. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna flip you over. Nope, can't flip you over. All right, my camera's backwards to me. Sorry about that. Okay, it's so dark and dreary that I turned on several lights, but I don't know if it's actually helping or if it's making it work. I feel like it's really shadowy right here. We'll see how it goes. Okay. All right, so for today's card, we're going to be using the Definitely Dahlia stamp set. I love this one. And I thought, a few weeks ago, I was on a crafting weekend, and I thought, oh, wouldn't this be a fun one to heat emboss? And if you saw my video, was it last week or the week before, where I did the Definitely Dahlia on the pool party in white ink, and I mentioned I'm gonna try heat embossing it. So that's what I'm doing for you guys today. So let me go ahead and grab this out. And I need to grab my big block here. I'm gonna stick this right on here. Okay, and I'm going to emboss it right onto this Night of Navy piece of cardstock. So this Night of Navy is cut at 8.5 by 5.5. It's their standard A2 card size. Let me fold this over. Use my bone folder to give it a nice crisp fold. Did you guys notice that for my live videos, since I don't go back and edit them, I do add all the materials I used on my blog, a2zstamping.com. And if it's something that really does require some instructions, I give you very brief instructions, but I do type them out there for those of you who need that. But really, the idea was that you could watch the video and kind of follow along, but I do list all of the materials used there. Okay, so we have this folded in half. Actually, I'm going to give this a nice... Okay, so now whenever we're going to emboss something, you want to... First, I'm going to grab my embossing buddy here, and I'm just going to wipe this down. I kind of thought, embossing buddy, really do you need that? But it really makes a big difference when you're embossing. I think it takes away the static. I don't know the scientific terms, but it takes away the static, I'm pretty sure, so that your embossing powder sticks to just where you want it to stick. So this little guy, I think it's like maybe $3 or something. It does make a difference. And I'm going to be using the white embossing powder, so I'm just going to open it to get it ready for me. Okay, so whenever you emboss, you want to use your Versamark. This is in the annual catalog, one of the inks. And it's just kind of like a, I don't even know what it's like. It's just clear. So I'm going to stick this on here. I want to get this nice and inked up. Okay. Put the lid back on there. And actually, I think I have a piece of grid paper down because I'm going to stamp off just a little bit because I want this in the bottom left corner of my card. So I'm going to put this right here and press, lift. Okay, so you guys probably can't see it, or maybe you can, but can you see that on there? And since I stamped off, I'm just going to flip this over. And then I'm going to dump my embossing powder on right now while it's wet. And you want to really get it on there. I mean, if you dump it all out, that's fine. It doesn't even matter. I went a little overboard here, but you want to get covered all the way, and then you dump it off. Tap, tap, tap. See that? Okay, I'm going to set this aside. Then I take my little piece of paper and put my embossing powder back in the jar. There we go. Easy peasy. And that I can put away. And then I want to clean off my Versamark off of my stamp pad. I don't know if you should clean it off right away, but I like to clean it off right away because I think it's kind of sticky. Almost like glue. Definitely don't leave it on your stamp for like overnight or anything. Okay, so my stamp's clean. I'll put that away. Oops. Sorry guys, I knocked you out. Okay. All right, now we grab our heat tool right here. And this is what it looks like, my Stampin' Up! Heat tool. I love this thing. A blow dryer won't really work. You really need the heat tool. I'm going to turn it on. And you will see when the color starts to change. I'll get kind of close so you can hopefully see the difference. It does take a couple minutes. Not a couple minutes, maybe a couple minutes. I don't know, someone time it. Oh, it's already starting to change. Can you see that? See how it's brightening up? And it's embossing it. That wasn't 2 minutes. Probably wasn't even 30 seconds. So it's really easy to see when you're in person. Since this is such a big stamp, it takes a minute to get it all. Ooh, I should try this Dahlia in gold. Wouldn't that be pretty? Or even silver? Oh, the silver would be pretty on this night of navy. I think our embossing powders, we have white, silver, gold, black, and we have clear. All right, that looks done. Okay, can you guys see that? Let's see. So pretty. All right, so now let's finish up our card here. I'm gonna kind of let that, it's totally dry and set. I have this piece of Whisper White cardstock here, and this is just cut at 4 by 5 1/4 because the night of navy is so dark that I wanted, I like to stick a white or a lighter color on the inside for when I write inside of it. Okay. All right, so the next thing I do is I have this piece of vellum. Our vellum comes in 8.5 by 11, and I just cut down this strip. How wide is this? Let's see here. It looks like it's 1/2 inch wide, and then this is really long right now. We're going to cut it down, but I wanted to do my stamping first. So I wanted a sentiment, and so from the Beautiful Peacock, this is one of the Sale-A-Bration stamp sets. I'm going to use the Today is All About You. Today is all about you. I thought that was pretty. Grab a block here, and I'm going to stamp that in Night of Navy ink. Let me ink that up. So when you stamp onto vellum, you need to just give it a second to dry. Sorry guys if you're looking at my head, but I want to get right over the top. Today is all about you. Perfect. Clean that stamp off. Okay. Close up my Night of Navy. And like I said, when you stamp onto vellum, our vellum is really thick, which I love. But you need to give it a second to dry, so I wouldn't touch it or smear it yet. And then what I'm going to stick on there is, let me grab them out. Okay. I'm going to stick one of our clear faceted gems on here. But before I do that, let's see. I'm going to grab my trimmer here and just cut this off. So let's see, I want to make this about 2 3/4 inch long. All right, there we go. So I still have a little bit left there on the end because I'm going to stick one of the gems on there. I'm going to go with one of the big ones. Come on. Today is all about you. All right, that's going to go right there. And then on the bottom, I'm going to grab a glue dot and stick it on right underneath the gem so you won't see it. Grab my card back, and I'm going to put it right in the center of the dahlia. And that is my card. Oh, sorry guys, can you see it? Isn't that so pretty? And here's the one I did earlier. So on this one, the dahlia is a little bit further over to the right, so more of the dahlia is showing. I wish I could get a really good shot of the embossing for you. But like I said, it's so dark out, even though it's not dark out. Does that make sense? But it's pouring. So I know you all get it. Unless you live in like Hawaii or something. Which I don't think anyone's watching from Hawaii. But anyway, isn't that so pretty? I can't wait to give this card out. And this still needs a couple seconds to dry. But I'll just leave it alone. And the Today Is All About You will totally dry. So let me pull you guys out. I still can't believe you guys are around. Alright, so that's all I've got for today. Isn't that cool? Do you guys all have the embossing tool? You see that? See, you can even barely see what's behind me. It's so dark outside. And of course I picked a really dark color to use, but I love Night of Navy. Today is all about you. So pretty. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.